Hey there. Welcome to the Overcomers of Relapse podcast. I am D, your host. This is episode 7 of season 6 of my podcast. So welcome to all listeners out there. It is great to share this experience with you. The introduction of each podcast episode of season 6 will start out with a great meditation track. I got such great feedback about this track on the previous season. And hey, I'm telling you, it works for me. I enjoy it very much myself. It helps relieve the tension and stress we all deal with in our everyday busy lives. So sit back and enjoy. I will be right back with today's topic and discussion. So relax, come on, and place all life problems and concerns on pause. Let's take a flight on angel wings. Enjoy. Man, I hope it brought you a feeling of serenity, to a place of clarity that everything will work out all right. Before we get started with today's topic, I would like to announce that I have a service that I am offering to the public that is called Ask D. This is a service that is on YouTube that will allow listeners to ask questions on any topic we have discussed on the podcast or just any questions in general you may have. Also, I would like for the listeners to leave comments or questions in comment section of Ask D on the YouTube segments. My credentials to answering questions are based on me being a certified life coach, and I am more than happy to share answers from my views and expertise, and also offer the listening audience participation to give advice from each other to each other that may give us all solutions to any matters concerning our well-beings. Hey, listen people, with everyone involved, we just may make some sense out of this crazy thing called life. So come on, please join us. Okay, well now let's get started with today's podcast. I just want to put this out there right from the beginning. This podcast is not pertaining to relapse as far as drugs, alcohol, or any other addictions. We are open to all topics. However, our main topic is why do we have addictive behaviors and how can we overcome them? On episode 7 of season 6, I would like to use for a topic, nothing can get you higher than this. That's right, my friends. Nothing can get you higher than this. Well, let's start with the verb definition of high. The verb definition of the word high is, or I should say, getting high. Getting high is elevating one's state of mind and actuality. You are creating an alternative state of mind of consciousness. Scientifically, the drug, chemical you use alters the cells throughout your body. Now, this statement is to my addicts and recovering addicts mainly. In my personal opinion, and from my own experiences, one of the things that cause constant relapses is trying to obtain that same feeling we get when we are or have been under the influence of our drugs of choice or alcohol. Hey, I know for me, I have a very, very addictive personality. Now, I cannot really speak for anyone personally, but I just can't help it, okay? I love to be high. There, I said it. Now, the problem with that is when I feel that I am low in enthusiasm or I don't feel the feeling of acceleration, it feels like a low to me. Now, I am sure all of my addicts and recovering addicts can some kind of way relate. If you have ever experienced flying high on whatever substance you choose, hey, coming down to what is considered the norm can feel like a real drag. And after you have lived in a toxic high state of being most of the time, I mean like years of your life under the influence, your body, soul, mind, and spirit, it craves for that state of being high. Hey, even if it is just really a false, diluted imitation of real highness. You see, this is my opinion. This is the hardest to overcome. I still sometimes battle with this. Now, I could certainly give you the speech, okay, that AA meetings and the big book will make you feel inspired and encourage you to stay clean. Hey, my friends, listen, I'm going to give it to you straight. I am a firm supporter of AA, NA, and all the other A's included. But if I personally be honest here, I have attended meetings, seminars, lectures, hey, you name it. And when the session was done, the first thing I wanted to do was to go and get high. Hey, let's be honest here. Some of these programs are so analytical and draining. We sit around and talk about feelings and experiences and relationships with others. And a lot of times, sometimes that can feel and seem to be so depressing and actually can seem very repetitious. And if you are not careful, you can lose focus and start thinking to yourself, hey, why do I keep coming to these meetings? I really don't want to be like these people. They are depressing to me. I could be somewhere really enjoying myself. Hey, I could be getting high. I'm going to be very transparent here, and I hope it helps someone. I have went to quite a few AA meetings just to say I went. Hey, if I'm real honest here, I knew when I went. Afterwards, I was going straight to the liquor store and fill up. Sometimes I would get my drink on before I even attended the meeting, just to feel justified and say, well, I did attend a meeting. I am trying. That is such bull and self-deceit. All I really wanted to do was to feel high. See, in my opinion, I think a lot of addicts use this excuse to say, hey, you know what? I give up. And this is not working. All of this get clean and attending meetings and it works if you work it. It is a lot of bull. I don't want to feel like these people. They are depressing. Man, I am out of here. I am going to go and get my high on. Does that sound familiar? Sure does. So you may be asking, okay, all what you are saying describes exactly how I feel. Hey, smarty pants, how do I fix this? Hey, I can't help the way I feel about it. And it seems to be no resolution. I know I have to do something. My addiction is killing me, but I can't live without it. I love to be high. I can't do this like other recovering addicts, everyone else. I'm not cut this way. I know what it is to feel so good and be taken out of the reality of this life, which stinks most of the time. I have experienced the magic of the carpet ride, of being out of the present moments of all the dysfunction that goes on in society, my relationships, hey, and even myself. I really, I like the feeling of being high. I mean, why can't people understand that? I do, and I consider myself a pretty intelligent person. Hey, listen, yeah, I know all substances I use can kill me, but at least when I'm high, I will check out happy and not live miserable like the rest of the world. Yep, that's it. I am going to stay high for the rest of my life. It feels good, period. Yeah. Okay, my friends. Here is my opinion. And I think it is valid. If you notice the key word on everything I just said, it is feel. If not, replay the podcast. Let's look at the definition of feeling. Feeling is defined as an emotional state of reaction, a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. In other words, this is the truth. Your feelings is what's killing you. Not the drugs, nor the alcohol, or even if we just say we want to go with talking to sobers. A lot of sobers, people that live sober lives, they don't have an addiction, an alcohol addiction, a problem. They live very dysfunctional lives because, yep, you got it, feelings. Hey, listen, we all have them. But here's the key. We have to examine what is the foundation of the feelings that we feel. I can answer that for you. Our perception. Okay, where did your perception come from? Did it come from your ego or spiritual confidence? Ah, yeah, now you're catching on. Trust me, when I tell you this, if pretty much everything that comes out of your mouth is trust me, I can pretty much guarantee your perception of what you are feeling is coming from your ego and not spiritual confidence. See, feelings must be built on the foundation on what I call the 3 C's. First C, connection. Connection is first, control is second, and confirmed is third. Hey, let me break it down. In order to have feelings that are perceived on the best high you could ever have is to make sure your feelings are reactive off of, number 1, your connection to your higher power. Hey, this is for me personally, but personally, my higher power is God of the universe. The second C is control. Be controlled by spiritual confidence and not your fleshly ego. And number 3 C, confirm it by your reference tools. Now, everyone has different reference tools, but my reference tools personally is the Holy Bible, King James Version, and the wisdom of great philosophers. Hey, listen, I have learned and experienced when I use the 3 C's principles, I am sure to react to most situations appropriately. Now, listen, with that being said, being human, I still don't always get it right. No. However, the discovery of this knowledge has changed my life. Because even when I get it wrong sometimes with this logic, hey, forgiveness of myself and of others who really love me is always available. Hey, and my friends, trust me when I tell you this, nothing can get you higher than this, knowing this. Hey, my listeners, at the end of the day, no one, absolutely no one, is responsible for your happiness but you. Hey, and that also includes your sobriety and recovery. If all should fail, just remember this. Feelings are just what they are called, feelings, until you act upon it. For me personally, I choose to act upon minds quite often. Now, with all that I have said, I know some of you are saying, hey, that sounds crazy, dude. What are you talking about? But because, like I said at the beginning of the podcast, I have an addictive personality. Hey, that's just me. I acknowledge it and I accept it. I accept me, all of me, flaws and all. Hey, it all starts with loving yourself, no matter what. Friends, it took me a long time, but I can finally admit it and say it, and it is true. I am finally free of others' people's perceptions of me. And to be honest with you, most of the time they are usually judging me or you based on their own dysfunctional perceptions of themselves. Yes. My listeners, set yourself free so you can feel free. Because for me personally, hey, I'm just going to give it to you straight. I love to be high all the time. Well, at least as much as I can, which is most of the time. And it's really pretty simple because I use the 3 C's. Hey, I pretty much, for the most of the time, can achieve an high that blows my mind. And my friends, knowing this and applying it, hey, trust me, nothing can get you higher than this. So my question to you is, hey, are you high? Well, that's it for episode 7 of season 6. Please visit my website, The Overcomers or Relapse Lounge. It is listed on the screen. Please feel free to post on blog, share thoughts, and also feel free to chat. Contact information is on there also, along with a lot of great music. Also, come join us on my Facebook group called Overcomers of Relapse Lounge. Hey, it's a lot of great inspiring posts and just a great group of people to chat with. Also, my friends, please be sure to check out Ask D on YouTube. All information can be found with introduction video, which is also located on YouTube. Hey, let me hear from you guys out there. Let me know your opinions and thoughts. And also, if you would like to be a guest on the podcast. Thanks again for joining me. Talk with you all again very soon. Take care of yourselves out there. Bye-bye.
God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage for the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Here we go. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I slept. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Well, man, no. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, I'm tired of this shit. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Man, it's the detox. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Said I would never do it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. I'm so tired of this shit. No. Emily said I'll never do it again. Emily, no. Relapse me. I did it again. No. Said I'll never do it again. No. Oh, well, start over again. I'm going back to rehab. Going back to rehab. Going back to rehab.